Hey guys, welcome back. Thank you so much to everyone who subscribed to my channel, to everyone who left a positive comment, to everyone who likes my videos. I appreciate you guys so very much, and may God bless you. And to everyone who hasn't subscribed to my channel yet, what are you guys waiting for? Please go ahead and subscribe if you do like it here. So in today's video, I'm going to be going over my week 15. So as you remember, last week we were in a serious drawdown. We were down about 8.5% in the week, and my account was at around $895, which was very stressful. So as I got into week 15, the only thing I was hoping for was to just break the losing streak. I just needed one win. That's all I wanted to do for week 15. So on Monday, I entered a German 30 trade twice, and then I entered a US 30 trade once, and they were all buys, and you guessed it, they were all losses. So I lost 1.5%. So for German 30, I think the reason why I lost the trade was because my bias was wrong. I was supposed to be selling because price had just taken out structure on the daily, and it was now going down, but I was buying. I was trying to counter trend, and it didn't work out. And then on US 30, the only reason why I entered the trade was because I saw that US 30 is kind of behaving the same way German 30 is behaving. So maybe if I enter the same trade on US 30, it might work out, because US 30 seemed to be respecting my analysis more. But then I actually didn't do the analysis on US 30. I had done the analysis on German 30, and I was entering based on German 30's analysis. It really sounds crazy now, but that's what I did. And yeah, so basically, don't enter a trade if you didn't analyze that pair. Just stick to the pair that you've analyzed. If it doesn't win, if you don't win, that's fine, that's okay. Tomorrow you can trade again. So Monday I ended the day with minus 1.5%, and then on Tuesday I tried to enter two trades: a buy on GU, which was a loss, a sell on German 30. This time my bias is correct on German 30. My point of interest is correct on German 30. But the only problem that I had was the entry technique. I was too eager. I entered before the reversal pattern was really like proper. And then price gave a reversal pattern after that one. But I didn't even look at it because I was too stressed out with all the losses that I've had. At this point, I had lost again another 1% on these two trades. Yesterday I lost 1.5. The week before I lost 8.5. So if you're doing the maths, you can see that it was really stressful. So yeah, I didn't see the next entry, which was really good. It gave a 12R. I could have entered, but I didn't because I was just stressed out. And then on Wednesday I tried to buy EU, and German 30 also I tried to buy, but obviously German 30 my bias was wrong, and I lost the trade. EU, I lost the trade as well. So at this point, and again another 1%. So at this point my account is now at 846, which is something which is not good. So I decided, you know what, let me take a break. Let me just go and backtest and see where I'm going wrong, and see like what can I do differently. So I did that, and then I decided I'm going to stay away from these counter trend trades. I'm going to stay away from certain entry models that I don't really understand myself, I'm going to stick to the entry models that I've back tested and I am confident with, which is the Judo swing and the turtle soup. And I'm going to make sure that when I enter the trade, even if it's a turtle soup or a Judo swing, price is in a fair value gap as well as confluence. So I just said I'm going to wait for the A1 setups. So on Thursday I did that. I did my analysis. I put my alerts where I was expecting my entries. My alerts went off, and then I entered 2 trades. I entered GU a buy and German 30 a buy as well, and both trades were wins. Now I've broken my drawdown. I've broken my losing streak, which was very exciting. And I was so happy. And the other thing that was also exciting on this day was I entered GU. There was news on GU, but it's not the news that I normally stay away from, but it is high impact. But then I've got certain news that I stay away from, but this one, I just, as long as I've entered the trade way before news comes, I'm just gonna leave it the way it is. So it was when the news came, like the candle that came was very long, and it was the same candle that was going to my TP. So it ended up like pushing my TP like way up. Like I was expecting to get out of the trade at around $30 or something like that, but I ended up getting out of the trade around $62, something like that. And this was like 8.8%. Like basically I've gotten back everything I lost last week, so it was pretty good for me. So I ended the week up. So, and then on Friday I tried to enter EU and GU, both buys. I lost both trades. And also that's also something, like I shouldn't be entering EU and GU at the same time. I should choose, like when I do my analysis in the morning, I look at the dollar index, I look at GU, I look at EU, I see which one looks like it's better in terms of like I look for the pair that has less fair value gaps in between, that can maybe make price 10 and stuff like that I look for the one that is a bit more clear for me, and then I just stick to that one and enter that one, which is what I did on Thursday. But on Friday I entered both of them, which was wrong. So yeah, so that's also another rule that I gave myself this week. So basically the week, it started out pretty bad. I was stressed out. You know, you get to a point where you are so tired of losing, to a point that you don't even want to enter the next trade, because you think it's going to be a loss. Like you can see the setup, but you're like, I'm tired of seeing losses. I'm just tired. So yeah, it was really stressful until I decided to go back to the drawing board and try to figure out how I can fix my mistakes. And I did fix my mistakes, and I did end the week with a 3% gain, which is pretty good, and I'm very excited about that. So I'm happy. So yeah, so basically the takeaways from me are, you know, if this was like a few years back when I started trading, when I used to like buy strategies and just like rely on the mentor so much, to a point where I don't even know how this strategy came about, or why I'm entering there, or anything like that. I don't even backtest. I don't even like, I'm just like doing things blindly. If I get to a point like the point I have been like last week and the beginning of this week, it would have been difficult for me to get out of it. I would have probably just said, no, the strategy doesn't work, let me move to the next one. But because in developing this strategy that I use, yes, I did get some help from a lot of people, from my mentor, from my friends, from ICT himself, but I had like an input, and I was like trying to also figure things out. I wasn't just relying on someone, I was also trying to figure things out. And as I'm learning, I'm also trying to see, okay, so why is he saying this? Why? In going into the charts and checking, back testing, doing all the work and everything, to a point where I also understand what I'm being taught. You see, so that's the difference. Like before, I would just rely on a strategy, rely on a mentor, to a point where when you get to this point, you don't know what to do. Like you are stranded, and then now you have to look for the next mentor, or you have to wait for this mentor to come up with a new strategy. But for right now, I'm a little bit more independent, so which is good as a trader. So that's my takeaway for this week. Like, as much as you can get help from other people, you can get help from mentors, you can get help from ICT, you can do that, but also take ownership of what you're doing. Take ownership of your trading, because this is you, this is your account. So you have to take ownership and not just expect someone else to do all the work for you. You also have to put in the work and be accountable for everything that you're doing. So yeah, so that's basically it. That's the reason why it was so easy for me to say, no, let me go back and check what's going on. As much as now later on, I did sit down with my mentor, and he also showed me some of the things that he figured out. I also had certain things that I figured out. So it's like, it's not like I'm too much relying on, let me wait for him to come up with, you know, why things are going this way for me, and then I'm going to implement whatever it tells me to implement without me going back and trying to figure out. I hope I'm making sense, that like you just have to take ownership of your own trading. You have to take ownership of your journey. You can't blame someone else, or you can't expect someone else to take you out of a drawdown which you created yourself. So you should know, like, I made a mistake here, I made a mistake there, I made a mistake there. I need to figure this out. I need to fix that. Yes, you can get help for someone else to come with a fresh perspective and see where you're going wrong, because sometimes you won't be able to see your own mistakes. But then that doesn't mean you shouldn't take ownership of your trading. I hope I've made enough sense here. So yeah, so that's basically what I'm trying to say. Like yeah, if you do look for someone to help you, if you find someone to help you, do not be too dependent on them. Have some level of independence, to a point where if you get to a drawdown, don't just expect someone else to take you out or to help you to figure out and stuff like that. You should be able to look at your own trades and be able to say, okay, I made a mistake there, because you're the one who came up with the trading. Like, don't trade someone else's trading plan. You can get help, yes, but do your own back testing. From your own back testing, draft your own trading plan. When you're trading now, you're trading based on your own trading plan and your own data from your back testing, not what you've been told. Right? So when you get to the drawdown, you know, you can go back to your trading plan and see, am I doing what I was supposed to be doing according to my trading plan? And then you can see where the mistakes are and try to fix them. Yes, that's what I'm trying to say. Yes. So yeah, so that's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, basically. So yeah, it was a tough week at the beginning, but then it ended well, because I ended up figuring out how to get myself out of the drawdown, and I did get myself out of the drawdown, and I'm so happy about that, and I'm excited. And going into next week, I'm just hoping to have the same momentum and continue growing and continue doing better and better. And I hope you guys are also doing better. I hope you guys are doing great with your trading, and I hope your accounts are doing well as well. So stay focused, stay strong, stay blessed. God bless you. And in a world where you can be anything, be kind to one another.